Well, hello y'all. My name is Mona Black and I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina, and I am so glad that you joined me today. We're going to be taking the time to make cheese ring with green pepper jelly, and I'm telling you what, it is just so wonderful. First off, we're going to start using 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to go ahead and put this in our mixer, and we're going to make sure that it's blended up well before we add our other ingredients, okay? It's always good anytime that you use cream cheese to make sure that you get it blended up really cream and smoothie, and that way whatever mixture that you're making will have a real good tone to it and a real good creamy flavor instead of little humps all of it, okay? Okay, once we got that added, we're going to add 1 cup of mayonnaise to this mixture. And be sure that any time that you use cream cheese or any other mixture that's a little bit thicker in texture, that you take your spatula and go around the edge of the bowl just to make sure that you get all that little extra that's in the corners and everything. Just make sure that that's blended really well. And I tell you what, everybody has a fit over this cheese ring. When I make it, it's good at any event. I mean, if you're doing weddings, if you're just out by the pool, if you're just having family, friends over or whatever, it's going to be a big hit. Okay, once you get that done, we're going to do 1 small onion, and you want to make sure that this onion is very finely chopped, because you really don't want big hunks in it, because if you do, people get a big old bite of onion and they might not like it, you know. And sometimes it's good to give the flavor but kind of disguise it. So if you chop it up really good, then a lot of times people don't really know that it's in there. We're also, next we're going to add a little dash of garlic salt, little dash of pepper, and then one of my favorite things to use, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of, this is ground cayenne red pepper. And this is so great just to give a little kick into something, make it a little bit hot. People just love it. Okay, we're going to stir this up really good. And then the next thing we're going to add is going to be 1 cup of chopped pecans. Now these pecans, and some people say pecans, I'm from the South, pecans, whatever, however you want to say it, but we're going to add that to the bowl. They are going to be chopped really fine because you don't want it to be really big hunks in there. So just put them in your food processor and kind of chop them up really fine. Once this mixture is all mixed up, what we're going to do is we're going to add the last thing to it, and that's going to be the cheese. But we don't want to add the cheese and break the cheese all up. We still want the cheese to be kind of pretty in shape and all that stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and get this little mixture off of the mixer here. We're going to bring it on over here, and then we're going to add our last ingredients to it, which is going to be 4 cups of mild shredded cheddar cheese. And then with this, what you're wanting to do is just take your spatula and just kind of stir this around really good. See how pretty this is going to be? Just stir it around. Make sure that you get it all coated well. That cream cheese really helps to make this mixture a little bit thicker and helps it to stay together better, give it a little bit of creamy texture to it. It's really good. You'd be surprised when you add pecans and that cayenne pepper to the 2 different cheeses and that little bit of mayonnaise, what wonderful flavor that it gives. Okay, once this is added, everything's added together and we're stirring it up, and oh, it looks so good. So good. And you can put this on any kind of platter. You can do any kind of stuff that you want to as far as decoration. So I all the time try to make it like into a wreath and add we're going to be using the green pepper jelly. And this is a 10.5-ounce jar of Brazzell's green pepper jelly. And this stuff is wonderful. The flavor of it with the pecans and the cheese is just out of this world. So this is what your mixture is going to end up looking like. Just wonderful. And then when you finish, you can just put it on a real pretty plate. This is going to be our finished product here. It's on a beautiful plate. You can set it down anywhere. You can put any kind of arrangement for your crackers and all that stuff. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to try some. And I'm sure this is going to be scrumptious. You know, sometimes you don't really know how something's going to taste when you add certain ingredients, like something odd that people don't use every day. But the best thing to do is to make it and try it for yourself and see what you think. And you can serve this on the plate here, and people can just take a knife, and as they cut into the cheese, they can scoop it up to go onto their cracker and get some of the pepper jelly, or you can put it in a separate bowl, however you want to do it. But I tell you what, this is wonderful. You can't beat it. Try it, make you some, and enjoy it.